Have you noticed that your Facebook earnings have dropped recently? Well, you might not be alone. And what I'm going to share with you in this video is one of the major reasons why that probably happened over the last couple of weeks. But I do have some good news for you guys on how to fix this. So I just shared this post inside of our private client community. And this is a community that I have for my own clients who are all Facebook content creators and YouTubers who are making a lot of money from Facebook. And they said some of these things. They said, hey, my reach has dropped, my revenue has dropped over the past couple of weeks, and we don't know exactly what's going on. We don't know why, and we're trying to figure out exactly what's the issue. Well, Facebook recently released a new update called the Andromeda update, and this is an update that basically target advertisers on Facebook. And as you know, as content creators on Facebook, advertisers pay for the revenue that content creators make. So that means that when advertisers spend money to pay for ads on Facebook, a percentage of that revenue goes to content creators. So when Andromeda launched, and is a new change that, by the way, you can Google this, you can go on Google and type Andromeda update meta, and it will give you all the information about what these updates are for advertisers. And so essentially when that happened, that update created a lot of chaos in the advertising world. And I made a post about this. With the Andromeda update, many advertisers paused campaigns or restructured their budgets because they were losing money. This means fewer ad dollars flowing into the system, which directly impacts creators. And that drop in activity drove lower RPMs and a very difficult environment for content creators because they were not making as much money, and reach basically dropped a lot. So because all of these chaos was happening with the Andromeda update, which launched basically late August, essentially a lot of advertisers stopped spending money on ads, which means there was less money for content creators to make. And so because of that was happening, essentially a lot of content creators saw a major drop in RPMs, a major drop in revenue, because they were not making as much money as they were making before. So when things like this happen, is something that essentially we have no control. Meta can do whatever changes they want. They can optimize and make changes to essentially that can affect everyone on the platform, advertisers and content creators. But the good news is that Andromeda is starting to optimize, and so advertisers are slowly jumping back into the platform. And over the next coming weeks and months, you should see those numbers go back to regular numbers in some cases, because advertisers will basically get better results from these new changes that Facebook is making from all the restructuring of the ad system. Basically, you should be able to start making more money because you have better ads matching with better content. So here's what you should do over the next couple weeks if you experience a major drop in revenue for your Facebook page. So number one, expect that these things will happen. This is something that you cannot control. We don't own Meta. We can't choose what type of changes they'll make or when those changes will come into play. So anytime that there are major changes like this, RPMs and reach can drop, and basically they can change. This is normal. Like I said, we don't have any control. We just play the game, and we can just adapt to these new rules to try to optimize and make as much money as we can. Number two, you need to diversify your formats. That means that you need to essentially make more money from your Facebook page under the new content monetization program with the different formats, not just videos. A lot of content creators are heavily relying on just videos, but you definitely need to diversify so you can make money with stories, you can make money with text, you can make money for photos, and you need to basically identify which of these formats are making you the most money and what the RPM for these formats are. So we had a coaching call recently inside of our private community, and we do these type of calls basically every 2 weeks. We do these calls inside of our community for our clients, and we are actually ahead of the game when it comes to understanding how to take advantage of these changes to essentially be able to make more money and scale our Facebook revenue. So if you want information about basically how you can join our community and essentially how you can take advantage of what these changes are to scale your revenue on Facebook, you have to be a content creator and you have to be already making money as a content creator in order to qualify for our program. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for more information. So number three, you need to understand that things can change at any time. So diversifying and not relying on a single format is one of the best things that you can do. In some cases, you will notice that because advertisers stop spending money on video, essentially you will have less videos showing up or less ads as videos showing up within your content. So if you post a lot of videos, that means there's less inventory of ads or video ads that will show on your content, which means lower RPM, less reach, and less revenue. So by understanding which formats can make you the most money, this is how you essentially escape the trap of not understanding why your revenue dropped and how you can fix it. And you need to look at your data and understand, okay, what is going on? What changes have Facebook made in the past 60 days that can affect my content, my revenue, and what are the steps that I need to take over the next 30, 60, 90 days in order to scale my revenue or bring back my revenue once again. So these are the changes that you need to know, but if you don't understand exactly how to do that, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to pinpoint exactly what are the things that you should be fixing inside of your Facebook page. So I created this video right here where I broke down the content flywheel, where you can use that information to scale your revenue on Facebook utilizing the different formats that Facebook now allows you to monetize. I hope this video is helpful. I just wanted to give you guys additional information about some of these updates and changes, and I'll see you guys in my next video.